And now it is just pure gun fangirling now. What they did with the guns while they had them was not enough. If you only know them through WWE, I beg you to go back and look through their whole back catalogue, if that's a good enough term. There's a lot out there. I mean, if you just go and type up Alex Shelley and or Chris Sabin versus and then any wrestler's name, you'll probably find a wrestling match and it will probably be epic. Go and watch their promos and their backstage segments, or that time they took over commentating in TNA, or even the videos they do on their own little channel on YouTube. These guys have got something. They've got charm, they've got presence, they've got charisma, and they've got technical skills. I was willing to kind of go, yeah, but they're still new. They're the new guys on this roster. They might be old hands and veterans with lots of fans and lots of experience, but they're building up on the roster. The WWE audience don't know them as well yet, if they don't look outside Wee. So you gotta build them up. But you start to build them up, and then you went, oh, no, I've lost them. And let's be fucking fair, a lot of the cruiserweights and the tag teams owe a lot of their moves and their style to people like Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. Just saying. There's so much more to them than we audiences got to see. And I know I've heard WWE for some reason doesn't seem to like tag team wrestling very much, which is stupid. Tag team wrestling is the best type of wrestling. It is awesome when you have people who know what they're doing and do it right. It's fucking amazing. I mean, were the WWE higher-ups even watching in the few months after the Guns joined? Did you see what your tag team division can do when you let them do their thing? The ladder match after WrestleMania was a WrestleMania level match. Way better than a fair few of the ones that have just happened at this WrestleMania. Not including the Penta ladder match. That was awesome. Penta, JD, even Rusev. I was surprised at Rusev being in a ladder match. I don't know why, just because he's not a cruiserweight type wrestler. I thought that would be a strange pick for him, but I liked the kind of the contrast of it, actually. Instead of being cruiserweight, he was just muscling them around. Javon was obviously really good. Dragon Lee was always very good. They nearly killed JD, though. He was my favourite in that match. I know everyone says, oh, Javon stood out the most because he's the young up-and-coming. And first WrestleMania, he did fantastically well. But JD was my favourite. And Penta, of course. We love Penta. What have I written? That was just me going off script. Oh yeah, I was talking about your tag team division. Wooey. You had some amazing tag teams. Really talented guys. And for a little while there, it was exciting. It was invigorating. You wanted to tune in to find out what was happening. And then, nothing. Fangirling again? You had the greatest tag team of all time. Not just in terms of their own talent, but in terms of their influence over other wrestlers and other talents. And you did nothing with them. Why do you hire talent and then not use them? That's like hiring a fine art painter. My word good. Hiring a fine artist to paint your wall white. I don't know what that face was. That was my I'm a bit mad face. Grumpy. Let's edit the grumpy face out. I can't edit the grumpy face out. The entire face is grumpy. I am just a grumpus. And since this is my channel, I can talk about whatever I want and you don't have to listen if you don't want to. I'm going to continue ranting about stuff to do with the Guns. I couldn't help noticing that there seemed to be a lot of moves that they didn't do in Wooey. I mean, I'd have to go back and watch every single wrestling match and take meticulous notes and actually say, oh, this one, that one, that one, oh, where's that? That was a weird voice. We should edit that one out as well. I always say I'm going to edit it out and then I never edit it out. That's because the evil me edits the videos. And the evil me doesn't like me and likes to make a fool of me. Shut up, me. Did we see a single cradle shock? I don't remember seeing one. I know we didn't see a shell shock. And I know why we didn't see a shell shock, presumably. Because despite Alex Shelley using it first and using it longer, and I'm sorry, using it better, they had the Sister Abigail. That's the thing, even though the shell shock came first, and Alex Shelley's been using it for years, and has gifted it to other people to use as well. I'm pretty sure it's his move. I'd have to check, but I'm pretty sure. The Sister Abigail is more established in WWE, and tied to a beloved wrestler. So I can almost understand. I don't know, what do I know? Nothing is the answer. The Devil's Kiss. Alex Shelley's been using that since he was in his 20s. Okay, so maybe they're reasons why people like it better when it's done by Stephanie, but still. And if we're getting really technical, I'm pretty sure the first iteration of it was Gorgeous George, where he did sort of the smack and then flip. Look at me pretending like I know wrestling. It picked up bits here and there, that's all. I'm interested, but I'm not knowledgeable. I don't know stuff, I just like stuff. But yeah, Shelley's doing that since he was in his 20s in TNA. It was called Toto Non-Stop Alec, and it also had another slightly less pleasant name. It was the Skullfuck. I don't know why I pretended like I wasn't going to say that. It's not like I don't swear on my channel. And he pulled it out as recently as at least 2023 was the last time I remember saying it. But like, I watched everything out of order, so how would I even know? And perhaps actually pulled out is not the best term to use when referring to that move. We know the Gargano escape is actually the Border City stretch. Johnny Gargano has been very clear on that in interviews. It's his move now, but it's still also Alex Shelley's move. I think I saw him use sliced bread once, and I don't know if that's because another wrestler used it. I'm sure I've seen a lady wrestler use it, but I can't remember who it was, so they clearly made a big impact on me. And that is a Brian Kendrick move, but Brian Kendrick gave permission, if that's the right term, for him to use that move in the same way that he gave the Border City stretch to Gargano. I don't know the etiquette of wrestlers using different moves. I mean, if you're Chelsea Green, you just Google it 5 minutes before your match and go, oh, that one. I love that story. Air raid crash. Is it because Ciampa used it? But we did see, and I'm not even sure if I'm using the names right, I'm just listening to the commentators. I think this is what they're saying. The facial and the 5-hole, which, don't get me wrong, are great moves. The precision needed for the facial and the speed and distance that Sabin gets with the suicide dive. Not to mention the times he's taken a chair to the face while doing it. I've watched the suicide dives that a lot of the wrestlers in WWE do. It's a scary move. It's extra scary when they do it. It's called a suicide dive for a reason. Anyone who does it has my respect. It requires a lot of bravery and a lot of skill. I'm not sure that all of the people who use it have the necessary skill level. How many of them don't seem to get enough momentum while going through the ropes, or get caught up on the ropes entirely? And it either looks like it has no impact, or it looks like they're gonna die. On that note, Io Sky, my love, I adore you. Please stop doing the suicide dive. My nerves cannot take it anymore. There is so much that you are amazing at. You have so much skill, so many things that you can do. You don't need that move in your arsenal. You are amazingly skilled and charismatic. You don't need that one. And if I see you land on your head one more time, I think I might die. What's the bar?